Hi guys, I'm back! Well, for those who don't know me, my name is Clara and I'm the owner of this channel, The Ink Path, where I talk about books in Spanish, which is my mother tongue, and also in English. What you normally do is to select which playlist do you want to watch, depending on which language do you control most or you want to watch as well. So I'll do my best in trying to explain things and not be not commit so many grammar mistakes as you may think. Today, with this poor lightning, we are going to do a little bit of a kind of different videos. As you probably have already seen, I finished all my kind of delayed reviews, although probably when you see this, I will have more delayed reviews to cover, but today I want to talk about how I managed to read 5 books at the moment. So if you like this topic, you can give it a like, or you can subscribe even, and you just check out every week what I'm posting. I hope you enjoy this video. This is going to be more of a conversation video between you and me, but this is going to be fun, I promise. I leave you all the social media down below, so you can also follow me, and if you subscribe, as I said, please don't forget to click the bell in case YouTube forgets to tell you when I'm uploading content. Having said that, let's start. Well, first things first. I normally read only one book each time. I am not good at multitasking books, but I have found myself leaning towards reading 2 books at the same time, one in different format. For example, one physical book and then one ebook or one audiobook if I am doing things that allow me to have like this kind of ambient story sounding around me. How I managed to be at the moment reading 5 books now. This is a little bit a longer story, so although I normally only read one, although I managed to read 2 at the same time if they are in a different format, I'm going to tell you what I'm reading at the moment. I hope by the time you see this, I actually managed to finish a little bit, at least one of the books. So according to my friend Goodreads, which is the app that I am using for tracking what I read, and this book, this video is not sponsored by any means by Goodreads or any other organization that I am going to mention here. These are the tools that I use, and that's all. So, according to this app, I am reading at the moment, and I'm going to do it like in a chronological order if I can. Desayuno en Júpiter, which is a novel, a contemporary novel written by Andrea Tome, who is an Spanish author, and I'm really liking this book. I am around the 47% of the book, and then I'm reading in Kindle form. I'm reading His Dark Materials, the complete trilogy by Philip Pullman, and also I am reading in ebook as well, but on my phone, so not on Kindle. I am reading The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, which is one of the books that I have like less read. I am around the 7% of the book, while for example in the Philip Pullman trilogy, the first book in particular, I am around the 13% of the book. I am also reading, according to Goodreads, The Near Witch in Spanish. So, The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab, which in Spanish is actually La Bruja de Near in physical form. And I'm around the 9% of the book. And my latest joined or added book is actually another audiobook called Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. This one I don't have a progress because I haven't actually checked where I am in particular regarding the real book because I don't have it. So I normally like count the tracks and put like the progress once I'm reached the half of the audiobook, like the middle of the audiobook, basically. So, how I managed to read 5 books at once? As I said, it has to do with the circumstances in the sense that if I need to travel, I will most likely start another book in some kind of digital format, which is easier to transport. But it also has to do with my schedule. Now I have started working in my university again and in my PhD. So that means that I don't have as much free time as I used to have when I was on holidays during August. So I decided to kind of create this kind of safe space for reading if I could. This means that if I am at home, I will try to read as much physical books that I can. It's my preferred format. However, if I'm outside, if I'm working, if I'm in the office, and I am reading books or articles, it's most likely that I use music instead of audiobooks. But if the reading is about the text that I read before, that I already worked with before, it's very likely that I use this kind of audiobook story, whatever it is, to kind of create this ambience of working. So my brain is able to focus on work and audiobook at the same time if the text, if the whatever the object that I'm working with is already known to it. However, if it's a new document that I have to deal with for the PhD, I need my full attention, so I would probably not be listening to an audiobook. Audiobooks are also very, very important to me because they allow me to unwind when I finish my work day. And they normally allow me to relax because I don't have to focus my eyes on a text. I normally read a lot of articles for my PhD. I watch a lot of YouTube videos for my PhD. So at the end of the day, I'm very tired. And my eyes are very tired. So if I don't have to wake up very, very early, I like to go to bed and use my iPod, for example, for like listening to music and lately listen to audiobooks. 1, because they allow me, as I said, to unwind, and 2, because it's another free time before I actually doze off, before I actually sleep, that I can actually focus only on the voice of the person who is speaking to me. So I use that person's voice. For example, Philip Pullman as the narrator in the his Dark Materials trilogy helps me to calm down, helps me to kind of find the perfect moment where I need to go to sleep, and then I switch it off. Normally it lasts like 3 chapters-ish. This was quite interesting with City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab, because although it actually allowed me to go to sleep, in the kind of middle of the book I was very, very engaged to it, and it was more a scary book, so I had to stop it because it wasn't allowing me to sleep. And I had to change. That's why I decided to start his Dark Materials instead. So that's more or less how I do it. The Kindle has also to do with the availability of time that I actually have. If I have a very short amount of time, I will probably pick up the Kindle because I read faster on my Kindle than I read actually on the physical book. The physical book allows me to go deep into the story, to immerse myself with it, to basically swim in the story or go with the characters to a very personal level. So that's why I normally take longer to read physical books, because I love the whole experience of the reading to last longer, to surround me as much time as I can. However, with the Kindle, my brain works a little bit different. I read faster, maybe because I am not feeling tired of holding the book. I don't know. But I feel like Kindle is when I have limited time. Well, that was it. I'm very sorry if at some point my voice sounded kind of weird. I'm a little bit sick and I'm getting in trouble like maintaining a kind of normal tone of voice without coughing. So I did it at my best. I hope you enjoyed this video and come back next week for another one. See you next week. Bye.